Let me welcome my guys again into the studio. So Arnold and then George Quay, aka Abuaji.
No
be home.
Because it's video official.
Now you Abuaji. Initially people thought Abuaji crack out.
Official.
Maybe a dream. Anyway, welcome to Kumasi. I mean, I hope everything has been cool so far.
So far, so good. So far, so good. For me, it's been a while. I came here, but some new changes here.
Anyway, I mean, what brings you to Kumasi? Image Bureau. I know you are representing Image Bureau and then April Communications. What brings you to Kumasi this time?
Arnold broke his hand in Accra. I want to see what he will break in Kumasi.
He will break a record.
That's it. But that's just a joke. We're here. You know, we've been doing theater for a bit. Time my baby BBI in Accra, when we put it on social media, I get Kumasi when. And there's a rumor out there that when you come to Kumasi, people don't come and watch the show. Yes, we are business people. But you can't continue, being a dead goat. You can't continue not listening to the people. So we decided essentially, I'm on for a catch into let's see if we can bring one into a telecell Daroma. And they say, okay, let's see what we can do this time around. So and they have a number of activities in town. They are doing the golf. So mobile and I also lobby the way counts essentially. My supports Kakra and theater Kumasi. That is why we're here. We're one of our most hilarious plays ever. What do you watch that? Run for your wife. Lead cast another someone baby. Chairman Papa.
Chairman action man. But I mean, Run for Your Wife. Of all the productions you've done, why Run for Your Wife?
Okay, again, so walk territory for you have to tread cautiously. Run for Your Wife and the Detective Calls are productions that have the smallest cast.
Okay.
The other productions, Akusika, Anansawa, Gods Are Not to Blame. We are talking about how many people? About 200 to 300 people.
Wow.
Hebana transport, accommodation, feeding and everything. Logistics. It's mind-blowingly crazy. So let's start small and tread cautiously. Internet Kumasi more mind-blowing productions from April Communications, Image Bureau, and to see stars like Arnold. Let's see the attendance and the response for this one. Then we'll make a determination.
And I'm pretty sure that Kumasi will make you guys proud because Mr. Bones has used the right. He's used the right word. Also, Kumasi, you will go back with a different story and realize that
we're hopeful.
Because I've said this before that I mean, you are all in the production thing. Uncle Lebo has been doing consistently, and for you, I remember how I worried you. I had to go and check venue dates and all that. Big shouts to our very own. Oh, how am I forgetting the name? Former manager for KFM. Jimster. Big
we've been pushing for a bit.
We've been pushing for a bit. And all that. And I know, like he said, Kumasi for this particular production. You see, don't stress. Don't stress. Tomorrow, 4 p.m., 7 p.m. Both shows. One here you might want to run a Sunday. No, because I am very and I've said this on radio. I've had the opportunity to watch it. I remember sitting by Kwame Dazi and Fred Chambers and all that, and I saw it, and I know Kumasi pays for good things. So definitely Kumasi will be out to support it. Let's talk about Arnold. How did Arnold get in here? Did he lobby for his role, or he felt like no? Let me work on the star power and get him into it. How did you get Arnold into this one?
You see, Run for Your Wife runs on a simple plot. There may be a hidden secret at some point in their lives. No correct. Until some BBC secrets be PD. And that's the kind of story we have with Run for Your Wife. And a lot of the times it is the media that blows out the secret. This man was a taxi driver. He has his 2 wives. They live 5 minutes apart. Ubia feels what non the first wife. Until say a journalist like Arnold Baidoo. And the papa got 2 graphic front page. I said, Miss wife number 1 so paper na say wife number 2 I feel na police for now how is it that nipa ba ko creating what her o science what her we be show house it doesn't make sense juju ana say e yedenga was no be juju be that papa and I say ne kokonsa into that's how he got in
so
there.
when I write on Facebook and I say kokonsa journalist
people don't understand no the kokonsa
from the play
kokonsa
but tell me I mean was this your first one?
Yeah, that was my first official play thanks to Nashoko and George. Albeit I've had the affinity for acting. I mean I used to act when I was in John Tay.
Okay.
When I was a youngster in church and all. But then I cut it along the way.
Yeah.
Until George and Nashoko, I don't know how they figured that I could do it. And so they gave me my first slot in Run for Your Wife. And after that, I've done Akushika. I was supposed to do a couple of their plays. But
even the ghosts are not to blame. Now he was out of town. I was supposed to be in that play.
They actually, I mean, projected me and propelled me into this sport.
And are you enjoying this so far?
Yeah. Super. I'm super excited.
Does it make you feel, listen, these people put in so much work that we see and celebrate?
I remember after the first run for this particular play, I made a revelation on radio and television about the enormity of what goes behind the scenes when it comes to theater productions. I mean, George was talking about how if we want to bring the other plays, the kind of support, Saka, we need to actually make this happen in Kumasi. It is not easy at all. And the difference between theater and movies is the fact that as for movies, cut.
Take 2, take 3. Take 5.
Theater is on the spot.
Live.
So once you make a mistake, you need to flow. You understand? And there must be a certain level of synergy between the actors on that particular scene on that stage. So that once there's a blunder, you need to improvise on the spot. And backstage is even crazier. Backstage is even crazier. I mean, and the coordination. Anyway, I mean, you have one day you should come backstage. I mean, the coordination alone, and sometimes I'm out by George's abilities when he's actually producing and directing, because he needs to coordinate for the sound guy, the person to actually lower the curtain,
light,
sound, everything.
I mean, I'm really appreciative of the experience that I've garnered. I mean, being part of such productions. It has broadened my horizon as to how things go. I mean, over the period we've been sitting behind the microphone.
No, radio so can
now the appreciation is there, and it gives me the power to actually call for more support for theater. I mean, the last couple of years, George now, of course, Ebo White and his and Latif and the rest have revived theater to the point where
that's true.
Seriously, they need support. They need serious Accra to actually make sure the likes of Kumasi, Accra, the Cape Coast also enjoy what Accra has been enjoying thus far.
Amazing. So tomorrow is going to be Run for Your Wife.
Exactly.
We have 2 runs. The first one is at 4 p.m.
4 p.m. 8 p.m.
Tell us, tickets. I understand that tickets are selling for only 100 Ghana cedis. No, but why? Why did you do 100 Ghana cedis?
Again, you see, the number of things, all the marketing mix, pricing is key. And when you're going into a new space, you want to be competitive. One of the key elements you need to consider is pricing. You enter low. And then as you build the confidence and you build the clientele and you build the audience base, then you can actually leverage on price. But as at now, we are sowing a seed, and so forth. We are taking a hit already financially. We have some support for Vodafone, but of course it's never enough. We have support from yourself. This media conversation we are having, support from Golden Bean Hotel, from Mecklin Hotel, from Neeplant Car Rentals, from Passion Air. It is some of this support that has made it possible. Into your share support, price number from it's an entry level price of it. So because Accra now we are taking 200 cedis. But this is an entry level price. Let people build that confidence in us. Me sure say back December, January. We don't even have to mention the price. They'll pay the premium. Naturally. Internet, that's
amazing.
the reason.
100 Ghana cedis and ticket outlets. I mean, there are people who prefer say,
oh, you can come to the door, bruh. CCB auditorium.
I always don't advise that because that's the thing. I always don't advise that. I advise that listen, you get your ticket before you get there, so that and one thing that I'm looking forward to, how is it going to be? Because because of the numbers, people prefer and conjure, and maybe there's a dedicated way he just goes checks.
Oh, there will be. There will be. Don't worry. When you come, you see everything will be there. There will be a desk where you can get your ticket. There will be another desk that is checking those that have tickets already. Into more money ticket, there will be a desk for you. Those that have already, there will be a desk for you. Then you go in, and we start on time.
This is George Quayle.
We start on time.
I know George Quayle is productions and all that.
We start on time.
So 4 p.m. 7 p.m.
7. We start on time.
And I do understand that you put on FIA Barcelona as well.
FIA Barcelona, has some nice opening beer, man. You know, FIA Barcelona, people don't know that. Yes, that's a watch it.
Yeah.
Miguel, I don't know. Why do you think she's a comedian?
Okay.
Yeah, monkeys play by sizes. By accident. Yeah, monkeys play by sizes.
100 cities.
So I say, I'm a kind of baby. We say, I'm never going to unveil my statue.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. But for 100 Ghana cedis, I know that's quite affordable.
Yeah.
So, if you are coming with your partner, 200 Ghana cedis. I mean, this is something cool. You see, there are people out there who hardly step out with their partners. Take advantage of this. Go laugh, smile. I mean, tomorrow is Saturday. You know, you can sit back and enjoy yourselves and all that. So partners, I'm actually advocating, say partners. You can even come with the whole family.
But Run for Your Wife has an age restriction.
Okay.
18 and above. Because it has sexual themes in there.
Yeah.
And yes, you're quite equatorial, but still it is there. We'll prefer say you come with them 18 and above.
Exactly. So once they are 18 years
18 and above, it's better.
So people are allowed to come with their side chicks.
Oh, definitely.
By a ceremony, the fact that
not people like Arnold and I. Yeah, so we don't do that.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
So we know you're also a good man.
Oh yeah, I'm a good man.
Yeah, exactly.
My wife trusts me. I'm a good man.
Hallelujah.
Why do you? Do you know something? Yeah, that's not part of the conversation. So tomorrow, 4 p.m., 7 p.m. Tickets are selling at Love FM. You can get to YFM. You can get to the garden
at Idwasi, and I mean, come to the venue. Venue, so CCB auditorium.
And like you said, right on time, 4 p.m., 7 p.m. It is starting. So make sure you are coming in there to come and enjoy it. But let me find out from Arnold to be precise. I mean, with the production. Yes, I saw the Accra one. What should Kumasi really expect? I mean,
seriously, if anybody comes, if any patron comes to the show and doesn't enjoy it, I'll do the refund. That's how confident we are, you know, in this production. It's one of the most hilarious plays ever produced, and the kind of actors that are on stage. There's a Nashoko. I can be one of the best actresses ever produced.
Yes. And I like the fact that she's really going. She's breaking her back for this. Like,
there's Andrea Adute. I've written articles where I've rated him as one of the best actors in Africa. In the last 10 years in Africa. And there's George Quayle. I mean, George for a long time was off stage.
He was always in the back.
George, this guy. He's one of the finest actors I've ever experienced. But seriously, the kind of cast that have been enlisted for this play, Kumasi will be blown away. Plus myself. I'm in there as well.
Listen, I'm going to be there myself. And like he said, like Arnold said, if there's anyone who comes to this play and doesn't enjoy it, see me, I'll pay back.
Demand a refund.
I will pay back. Because listen, I know what I'm talking about. I've seen it. And for me, I was calling for this. Like from way back April, I think we spoke about this like April thereabout. So I'm happy that this is coming to Kumasi, and I just hope that Oseikum would actually make us proud. After this, they say Otumfuesi Domo. You bet me a kwaji and okra no kraso. You bet me I got 3 shows and I'm
But the moment I did way far. Because Akushika has not come on.
Akushika but God's a mile. And that's 1 mile.
These are productions.
And next year we are doing 2 mind-blowing productions. We've sent letters for the permits. Well, we are doing the legendary Wole Soyinka's Death and the King's Horseman. And what we are doing with Death and the King's Horseman, even Wole Soyinka hasn't seen it before.
Wow.
In Death and the King's Husband, script not true, the horse does not appear on the stage, but in ours, the horses are coming on the stage. And your horse or horses live on stage in African theatre.
I know what you can do. The last time you were asking for a tortoise.
And we had a tortoise on stage.
We had a tortoise.
We had a snake on stage.
A burning sword
we
on
had
stage.
a burning sword on stage. We had a waterfall on stage. Mama nemfa na monshade.
I said, "Cool, man. I was do a picky.
Yeah, I was
a picky. Then at least we can now stand proud. And I know that the narrative that has been there. So Kumasi the Okoye say I am fan. At least there will be ambassadors to go and say that. Listen. That's a lie. We did it and it worked. Yeah. So it means that with the right people and with the right promotion and everything, it will definitely work. I know your times are busy. I mean, you have very busy schedules this morning, so I wouldn't take much of your time. But thank you very much for coming. If somebody wants to make an inquiry or something, a call, and I'll be
info@imagebureaugh.com.
Okay.
Just drop us an email, and there's somebody sitting by 24/7 to respond to everything you need.
Amazing.
info@imagebureaugh.com.
Okay.
Image, IMAGE. Bureau, it's a Forex Bureau. BUREAUGH.com.
Amazing.
We'll be 24/7. They'll respond to you. Yeah.
Great. I mean, we will see you, God willing, tomorrow, 4 p.m., 7 p.m. And it's Run for Your Wife. But before I let George can run, but before Arnold goes, Arnold, we're talking about the Grammys. Nominees are out today. Do you anticipate? Okay, so you can even add your voice. Do you anticipate? Or who are you looking at, especially from Africa? Not necessarily Ghana.
When I walked in, I saw some rumor on social media. There's a Ghanaian who will be nominated, and I'm surprised.
Yeah.
So, because come on, it's the Grammys. Who gets to predict who will be in there without the official nomination?
Yes.
Ghana, we are sparking some.
No, but you know, we are so fixated on the Grammys, and you know myself, we've spoken about this year in year out.
Yeah.
But are you anticipating? You're looking at Blakk Rasta.
Yeah.
Why? Are you being funny?
No. Blakk Rasta was actually making a lot of noise about the fact that he's actually submitted his stuff to Grammy. Yeah. So I'm looking out for Blakk Rasta.
And you might be surprised because you see, where I think we always get it wrong is that the Grammys has an element of originality.
Yeah, that's true.
That is why people like Rocky Downey and stuff get
continuously.
Exactly. So don't underestimate the Blakk Rasta that Arnold has just mentioned. You just might be surprised.
Yeah, you are more
Blakk Rasta
serious
has
about
over the years carved a certain niche. No, you see, Sunday yesterday, and let me tell you, look, who would have thought? Remember, who would have thought? Sir, in the next couple of years, when our kids read the history books of Ghana, they would know that a certain Roman father contended for the presidency of Ghana.
I don't think he even ever thought of it.
He did not even see it coming. So, Emma, it be another can idea grow. But me can say Emma India grow. That's the fact.
George, you are right. But the point is, anyway, you attest to this fact that in the last 5 or so years, the Grammy dynamics now shifted.
Yeah.
They are now inculcating popularity,
exactly,
the Gen Z effect. You may not say it, but then we see it in the nominations. But usually it has to be quality, and so that's how come the likes of Rocky would come in and pull a surprise because they are original. But now
it's changing.
If they've mixed it a bit, they are not clear on that score, but we see it all the time, and so you might see the likes of Tyler. Make an appearance. Thames, Davido would be a feature. And I'm not too sure about any Ghanaian participation, although Blakk Rasta, like I said, may pull a surprise. But the usual suspects would show up.
Okay, the usual suspects may show up. All right, thank you very much, Arnold. Thank you very much, George.
Bless.
Have a fantastic morning as well. Okay, guys, so this is Y1025 FM.